Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's just get right to it. Let's just get right to it. To me, it was the game of the week. University of Miami against LSU Tigers. It's a lot of hype, a lot of talk, a lot of trash talk, on top of trash talk, just on top of talk from Twitter, Instagram, whatever social media platform there was. It was talk about this game here. UM. They came, they saw, and they wanted to conquer. They came, they saw, and they wanted to conquer. LSU, they came to play. LSU, they came to play. Final score 33-17. LSU came out. Great game plan. You have to take your hats off to the Tigers. They executed on every aspect of the game. UM, too many mistakes, too many mental errors from offensive plays to defensive plays to even special teams. Just a lot of mental errors. So I definitely think, and I think this is a good lesson for the Canes coming out playing a team in LSU. Ranked number 25, we definitely know that's going to change. But I definitely think it was a good lesson because what that does is that it shows these young guys when the big lights is on and you're in the field in Arlington, Dallas, it's time to play. So looking at the game. And when I analyze the game, starting from the quarterback, I hear a lot of feedback on Rozier. He's a young guy, but I definitely still take my hats out to him. Yeah, he made a lot of mistakes. I mean, overthrowing receivers, the two interceptions that he had, even though he threw for a touchdown, but it was just a lot of mistakes. Now, we can't solely fault him, and because we know this is a team game. Offensive line. I mean, there was a lot of times where by the time he said he hike, man, the defense was already there to attack him. I mean, he didn't have really too much time. So we got to go back and we really got to study and look at the game tapes and see what type of how we're gonna move when we talk about Savannah State. With Savannah State, I definitely think that's gonna be a game where the Hurricanes should definitely score at least an easy 70 plus points easily. That should be an easy game. But, yeah, we definitely got to make some necessary adjustments. We got to look at the game tape and just see what's going on. But regardless, man, you guys hold your heads up high. Don't look down. I mean, it was a tough loss. But, we definitely still have a lot of opportunity, a lot of chances still. But you got to take your hats up to the Tigers, man. As I was looking at how they were just playing, I mean, they really came and they really listen to their coaching. So I got to give their coaching staff a lot of credit. They didn't make a lot of mistakes such as the Hurricanes did. And even as I was writing down some of the stats, Rozier, he finished 15 out of 35, threw for 259 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. So when you think about 15 out of 35, I mean, he didn't even complete 50% of his passes. So that's something that's really concerning. Again, he just has to look at the game tape, talk to his guys, talk to the coaching staff, and see what adjustments will be made as they face Savannah State. When you look at some of the halftime, at halftime, the stats that was really concerning when I wrote this down was that Travis Homer, he only had 2 carries for 19 yards. And when you talk about the turnover chain, no, we didn't. It wasn't nothing. I mean, the defense, we also got to look at that. So, I mean, it's a lot of opportunities that really happened that we really got to go back to that drawing board and definitely see. But we still have high hopes, and really what it also shows me, it just shows me the difference between kind of like the SEC and the ACC, to be quite honest. As much as I bleed, orange and green, I'm also going to be a realist, and I'm not going to be biased. It definitely shows a different level play. SEC is still here, ACC is still here. Now we still now can they change? Of course, and of course, as the football season continues to go on. But as of right now, SEC it just really stands out. So as they play Savannah State, I just look for a lot of changes. I look for a lot of more opportunities for a lot of other guys. We definitely know there was also some key injuries that definitely happened throughout yesterday game, and even with the some of the ejections that happened early on in the game, we lost one of our best defensive backs, so that definitely really hurt us. But I definitely still believe no excuses. We still had opportunities. We just got to make sure that now moving forward we execute on those opportunities and those little mistakes that we make. No, we cannot be making those kind of mistakes. Those are mistakes that happen in high school, as I was covering them, or happen, down in Pee Wee football. We cannot making these mistakes at this level. So I definitely look for the Hurricanes to definitely bounce back, be okay, and definitely with Savannah State just be a walk in the park for those guys. I definitely know it was a long flight going home, but I definitely hope you guys remain positive, remain optimistic, because if you continue to let that linger on, it will become cancerous, and you don't want that to happen in the locker room. So I'm not going to harp on it. A lot of my guys call me, text me, "Hey Eric, what happened, Sports King? What's going on? You were doing all that talking, the Hurricanes. We saw you on Twitter. What ultimately happened?" Yeah, we lost. We have to own it. But we definitely know that we looking to bounce back, and we still have high hopes. So uh, congratulations to the Tigers, man. I mean, just talk about what they did good. Like I mentioned, they came out and they just performed and they executed. So congratulations to them. Congratulations to the coaching staff and a great win. Uh, Number 8 UM, we definitely know that's going to drop. But needless to say, I have high hopes. So bleed that green and orange will definitely be fine. We look forward to Savannah State. But until then, like, subscribe, follow my page. I'm going to be uploading a whole lot of content. Follow me on Instagram, sports_king. And I look forward to continue to talk to you all. Share this, and let's have some great dialogue. Until then, you know what time it is. Congratulations to the Tigers.